Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Cornmoon Tarot. You can call me Moon. So today we're going to do a video, a timeless reading on what do people think of you. Either when they think of you randomly or just in general when your name comes up, or just you as a person, what do people think of you? So this is the 3 pictures to choose from on the screen, and you can pause the video if necessary. Then we have 3 tarot decks to choose from. This is group number 1's. Okay. Okay, and this is group number 2's. And this is group number 3's. This guy's, there we go. Tarot cats. So yeah, the first one's Tarot de El Dios de los Tres. Okay. Then Fairy Lights Tarot and Tarot Cats. So yes, let's get started. And I'm excited to do this reading for you guys. So yeah. Oh, and also if none of those work for you, then you could always go to Google on number 1 to 3 generator and have your guides choose for you. Okay guys, I will see you in your reading. Okay, bye. Hi, group number 1, welcome to your reading. If you guys chose this deck, then this is your reading, or the first picture in the thumbnail. So I decided to do a energy check so you could know that this is your group. I'm doing this from these 2 oracle decks. So it's the Archetypes Guide and the Untamed Spirit oracle deck. So yeah. I just want to say that your character, I only got, let me just show you the cards. The cards that I got is the Tiger, and I got the Agape card. Agape. So your current energy that you're in right now, there is one card that also wanted to come out with it, which is the Coyote. And right when I was trying to open this to read for the Tiger, the Coyote popped up right when I opened it. So that was interesting. But I noticed there is a complementary feeling when it comes to both of those cards, because not only in the beginning does the Coyote radiate light and darkness, it also said that the Tiger balances the light and darkness because of the stripes. So you are in an energy right now of feeling free, of learning to not only go with the flow, but embrace your feelings as they come, laugh at the things that are absurd and ironic, but also go towards success in the way you want to. I think there's a balance of finding happiness and also grounding yourself in the reality of life and where you're at right now. With the Agape card, it had a lot to do with spirituality, and instead of focusing on your spiritual practices, like what you do, your what did it say specifically? I had it open. But basically what I'm really getting with that is it said, assess what you believe in and what you give to, and maybe focus on the earth around you. Focus on what you are and who you are. And there's something about going in within self when it comes to your spirituality, and just thinking about what you practice and who you are. And maybe it's almost like a spiritual awakening for some of you. Sorry, I'm trying to trust because I can't find the page, so I'm just going to shut it because I'm going to trust that happened for a reason. But yeah, instead of really restricting yourself or being confused, you are allowing yourself to be open and curious. And I think that's helping you more open up spiritually and coming closer to your divine self. That's why the Coyote, honestly, in the book, it said something about dancing with the stars, that I don't know who laid out the stars. I forget. I think it was a goddess, but dancing in the stars. And there's this freeness, like the Fool card in tarot, that you are stepping into, you are expressing. And it's really beautiful, because when you are going with the flow of your practice of what you believe, then you are allowing yourself to be at ease instead of carrying the weight of something that the divine is supposed to carry, you know? Instead of feeling like you have to know, or that you do know the truth, or that you do know the way, like what happens after death or what happens in general, you're more so of saying, it's okay to not know fully, but I'm going to take a step in the right direction of what feels right for me, basically. And that is really beautiful. And willpower and passion, you're really honoring what you feel passionate about, the hunt for that dream, the hunt to fill your soul, the hunt for your whole entire essence of a being, you know? That was a long energy check, but I just felt like you are undergoing some sort of spiritual awakening that is catered towards you. That's not like a regular, typical spiritual awakening, but it is still very vital on your journey that you're on right now. And you're definitely boss energy, like you're making a name for yourself. And if you don't feel that now, you will in the future. But yeah, let's continue to your reading, my group number ones. If that resonated, welcome. So let's find out, what do people think of you? Remember, this is timeless, and to only take what resonates, because this is a general reading. Okay, thank you. So group number ones, please. What do people think about my group number ones? What do people think about my group number ones? What do people think about my group number ones? We have the Two of Swords right here. 55 on the timer. I think you really like to evaluate. You're really good at making decisions and very balanced in your approach. And I feel like that ties in with the tiger. Light and dark, the pros and cons. It seems like if you don't feel this, people think this of you. People think that you are very decisive. My heart. Tiger's in this in the background. That's so freaking... Oh, wow. Wow. What a synchronicity. Yeah. Something about balance, and the yin and yang symbol. So that really does tie into light and dark, feminine and masculine energies going on here. It feels like you are also two sides of the coin. I don't know if some of you guys are Geminis, but what I'm overall getting is that you really know how to be serious and how to have fun at the same time. I think people really trust that. People really trust your judgment, and they could lean on you. They also feel like people think that you can become wealthy if you're not in this lifetime. They feel like you can lead. You can have some leadership role. Yeah, like you are very ambitious. You are very ambitious in your every step, you know, the Empress, yeah. Something about attractiveness level, but also just radiating life and knowing that things will come to you in time. Yeah, you may be huge on divine timing, but I'm trying to think, if people you know don't use those terms, I'm trying to think of what they would use. Maybe like, you trust that everything will work out in the end. Maybe you have that morality of like try to be more optimistic. Even if you aren't naturally optimistic, you try to work towards that, especially when things are tough for others. What do people think of my group number ones? We have the Star in reverse. Okay, with the Ten of Wands. I'm going to keep going. What do people think of my group number ones? I need a sneeze. So I did want to say something, and I feel like I'm being called to say it. So with the Star in reverse and the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck, it seems like people think that you... I think this is being perceived as a way that you don't open up and talk about your issues. More so you keep them to yourself and try to figure it out yourself. And maybe people perceive that as you carrying too much weight, and therefore it's kind of like a thing that you need to heal. Is, once again, this doesn't have to be true, but it could be a thing that you have to heal when it comes to asking for help and needing guidance from others. Maybe some people just feel like you act like you have 10 hands and 10 legs, you know, that you can do more than you are capable of actually doing. What do people think of my group number ones? We have the Lovers in reverse. I'm going to just take that one. Okay. What do people think of my group number ones? What do people think of my group number ones? You know, The Magician in reverse. Interesting. The Ten of Cups, yeah. I also want to say you keep your cards close to your chest. You don't share much. Like, you also don't share your, like, wisdom with others sometimes. Like, you know when to bite your tongue. I feel like you keep it in the family when it comes to certain things, certain intentions, and you don't allow any bad energy to get in. Like, your problems are your problems only, and maybe other people think they like to place judgment on your relationships, maybe. Maybe people think that you don't know how to choose yourself. Maybe they feel like you're selfless in a way when it comes to family. I don't know. The Lover's card in reverse makes me think of like you can't make a choice. And I don't mean that in a way of not being decisive. I mean, like, some people think that you feel stuck in your situation and it's hard to manifest your desired outcome, your dreams, the life that you want. The life that you want, because the Ten of Cups is at the bottom of the deck, and it seems like you want this happiness, but it also feels like people think that you may feel like you're a rock in a hard place, I think. Yeah, maybe it's because things are moving slow for you. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles right here. Things are moving slow for you. Interesting. But that goes back to people's perception of you, of them thinking that you believe that everything happens at the right time, so therefore things are going to work for you. But I feel like people's perceptions, like, I'm not saying everyone's thought of this is like this for you. I'm picking up on certain energies. So I kind of want to ask who these people are that think this of you. It might be family because of the Ten of Cups, but because, like, it might be people that know your business, that know certain things surface level. Instead of just the whole cake, they know a cupcake of it, you know? But yeah, let's clarify these and then we'll dive deeper. What is the Two of Swords, please? What do people think of my group number ones? What do people think of my group number ones, please? I'm getting the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, yeah. Talk about, I see 55 a lot for you. So the Knight of Pentacles. I think that you really take your time to weigh your options, because when it comes to the Ace of Pentacles, this is about opportunities being granted to you. And it feels like whenever an opportunity comes, you know that it is meant for you, or you know it's not. Especially, like, you allow yourself to see the truth with your intuition, with your inner knowing. Yeah, you're someone who's really good at delegating tasks. Like, if opportunity strikes, you take it. If someone asks for a volunteer, you volunteer. It feels definitely, like I said earlier, it feels like boss energy. It feels like someone who wants to make a life for themselves and will do anything possible. Interesting. What is chickens a symbol of? Because I see those two chickens. I'm going blank. I feel like that's important. Okay, let's move on. What is the Star? What is this? Yeah, the Three of Swords in reverse right here. There's something here about releasing something. The Page of Swords in reverse. Not being able to see a way out through something. People think that you're stuck in a certain situation when it comes to needing to heal a certain aspect of your life. Maybe even not believing that you're worthy to be seen. People may think that you're shy, or may think that you hold yourself back, just because the Star also reminds me of shining bright, even though it has to do with healing too as well. We got Gemini and Aquarius here, by the way. Those are two air signs. And I picked up on, like, a King of Swords energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, okay, I don't know why I thought of Scorpio. That's water. So with the Page of Swords in reverse, it makes me feel like people think that you aren't willing to learn. Like, you are very stubborn about knowing the way to heal and knowing what's right for you. And here's this thing that I feel with you, though. It feels like as you go through things, you're releasing it, you're purging it. Because with the Three of Swords, it's almost this energy of not wanting to go through this pain anymore and allowing the rain to wash over you. It's raining outside right now, but allowing the rain to cleanse you. So even though people don't know your healing process and people don't know where you're at on a constant daily basis, you know what helps and you know that you're healing, you know? Yeah, the Death card, Scorpio. Whoa, fuck. Scorpio right here. It's in reverse. Yeah. It's like an unwillingness to change, people think of you. And not allowing yourself to transform. Maybe you're in a certain phase of your life that you've been in for a while. And it feels like it's like at the brink, though. Like something's about to burst. Like the spirituality, the Agape card. If you want to look this up, you can. But I really do feel like this is very important to you. This is exactly what you're going through right now. You're questioning things. And it doesn't only have to do with spirituality and a spiritual awakening. It could just be like with yourself, your inner knowing and your inner well-being. You're questioning things and you're diving further into why you are the way you are. And what made you this way. And what you are apart from that. Separate from what the world made you. So that's very important. What is the Lovers in reverse? What is the Lovers in reverse? We have the Death card in reverse. Yeah. The Ace of Wands upright. It really does feel like this stubborn energy of not knowing and not knowing when to let go. People think that you don't know when to release something. You don't know when to say, okay, enough. It feels like you just hold on tight and you don't want to let go to a relationship or to something that you want, you know? And it feels like with this Ace of Wands here, not only are you very attractive and people think that you're very fiery and you are determined to go towards something, but they feel like your situation is very unique. They feel very much perplexed and confused as to why you move the way you do. But it definitely does feel stagnant in this area of your life, and I'm not saying this is actually happening. I'm looking at this from the people that what they think about you, their perspective of you. So yeah, it does definitely feel like their perspective feels you being stuck, feels you being stubborn, especially with the Strength card at the bottom of that, Leo, by the way. And it just feels like you're wanting to tame this part of you, wanting to overcome something. Interesting. But at the same time, just being really stubborn to the truth of things, of where you're at right now. I don't know who these people are, and I don't know your life. You know, you come here and I just read, so don't judge me, please. I am just a mere reader, reading the energy. I am being as honest as I am. And I honestly don't like when some energies pop up because I'm just like, I don't want to have to read this for them. But, you know, this might just be a part of your life that's going to last for a week or a month. And you're transitioning. I mean, clearly your energy check is beautiful. Clearly you are going through something amazing and this is your life. You know, you're someone who doesn't give up. That's a good thing to take from this, is that you are someone who doesn't give up. What is the Magician card in reverse? But take what you want from this and leave what you don't want. But also, I tend to look at opportunities for reflection too. Just like type of thing. Yeah, the King of Cups. It feels like something like this of having balanced emotion. And the Queen of Cups. Whoa. Divine masculine and feminine energy right here. It feels almost like you are reincarnating in this lifetime as someone that is very emotionally stable. Someone who knows how to handle things well. Who knows how to control their emotions. I think you're really learning, your huge lesson that you're learning is how to tame these emotions. And I'm talking separately from what do people think about you. I am literally genuinely saying this may be a partner too, your divine counterpart, whether you are the masculine or feminine. But I do feel like you are meeting your match, or you have your match, whether you are with them or not. But there's a sense of union when it comes to these emotions, when it comes to dealing with this. An endless supply of wisdom and strength. I heard bounty. I don't know what that means, but yeah. Ooh. Being able to handle things, because even right here, look, how, you know how some people think you can't handle all these emotions, everything that comes up, and you act like you can, but they don't think you can. Look at this. It's upright and it has an octopus behind it and the sun. You're going to be able to handle these things, and maybe you do handle these things well, but some people see you slip because you are human and you're not God, you know, you're not an angel, you're not a spiritual guide yet if you want to be that, but you are someone who is truly just living life and learning as you go with the wisdom that you gain along the way. And I think that is beautiful. So I'm just gonna ask, I'm not gonna clarify the Magician card because I feel like you know what that means. And the Magician card's in reverse, but with me talking about these two things, I feel like that isn't really necessary. Who are these people thinking about my group number ones? Who are these people? The Ten of Cups, yeah. Maybe a possible water sign as well. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But the Ten of Cups came out. I was right. It might be close family. It might just be all types of family that think this of you. People that, the Three of Cups reversed, yeah. It might be friends that, of the past, or just friends in general that gossip about you. That it might just be family that does gossip about you. It might be a water sign because the Queen of Cups came out. The Nine of Pentacles, maybe someone who doesn't have a job. The Page of Pentacles in reverse, yeah. Maybe someone who felt rejected by you. Who judges your income. Someone who judges your income and your stability and who projects that onto you. Who thinks they know things about you. But some people may also hear it from the outside and it's not entirely true. I definitely feel like this person may come off like emotionally stable, but they may not have a job. This person might not have a job, or they might not feel, they might struggle financially, or they might borrow from other people, borrow money from other people. Remember to take what resonates, and if this doesn't, just take the family message, take the water sign message. But it does definitely feel like maybe they don't feel independent with their finances. They don't want to focus on their own problems, type of thing. Maybe they're immature with their finances as well. Like they don't know how to delegate their money, or whatever it means. I don't know how to use that word. But yeah, someone who maybe doesn't have the best luck when it comes to money, or when it comes to happiness in general. Maybe someone who's going through their own karma currently whenever you're watching this. If someone's going through a rough patch right now, this could be this person. But I'm going to leave this here, group number ones. I hope this was entertaining and not boring. I don't know. I'm just chill right now, and that's my energy, and I'm just going to have to be okay with it. But maybe this is the energy you're at, and I'm here to meet you on your level. You know, we're chilling together. But yes, my group number ones, I hope you enjoyed this timeless reading. If you did, join our moon family, as I always say, and keep spreading love, because that will always be the answer in whatever way that looks for you. And I will see you in the next reading, okay? Bye. Hello, my group number twos. Welcome to your reading. If you guys chose this Fairy Lights Tarot, then you've come to the right place. So we are going to do a quick energy check from these two oracle books. They are the Spirit, the Untamed Spirit, and the Archetypes Oracle deck. So two cards came out for you. It's the Sea Turtle and the Judge. Remember to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But basically what I'm getting for your energy check currently whenever you run across this is the Sea Turtle is basically, it says longevity and introspection. And the downloads that I got from not only this card, but from the book, is that you are on a journey to Sea turtles are the longest living animals on Earth, right? So there's a lot of things that they go through, the wisdom and the guidance that they have and the trust within themselves that they know that they are on the path that is the best suited for them. I think you're really working with your anxiety and really practicing discernment, because not only that, but you are practicing to have a good judge of character on this journey, a good judge of introspection and a sense of self. I think you're willing to give and to uphold boundaries when necessary. And I think this also had a lot of necessary transformations in order to get here, because obviously the sea turtle, it makes me think of Finding Nemo, and the character from Finding Nemo, I forgot the name of the sea turtle, don't come at me, but he's very relaxed and he's very laid back, and his, you know, the kids are too, the little tiny baby sea turtles are too. And it just shows that you are breaking the chains. You're breaking the chains to have your own children, your own family in general, feel a sense of relaxation. It seems like your energy is very magnetic, and it also is very, what is it called? Like when people feel it, they feel it. It is infectious. And people around you feel that sense of calm, that sense of ease, and also like they aren't being judged. I think there's something about you, and that's so real, because maybe you've gotten so much judgment in your life, and people have been, it makes me want to get emotional. People have placed their judgments upon you, but the last thing you will do is place judgment like racism, sexism, homophobic, xenophobic, like beliefs onto other people. That's the last thing you'll do, because you know how it feels. And for some of you that actually, I'm talking to like one person that runs across this video. I am here and you are a human. You know, I'm not here to judge you, but some of you do have that tendency, or did have that tendency to be racist or to be sexist, or to have this feeling of hate towards the world. I'm getting chills as I say that. So it's this feeling like you are the victim, or feeling like you are scared, you know, because I think that there's this fear-mongering aspect of the world that they place onto all of us. And we are meant to push past that and learn the truth for ourselves instead of believing what others believe. It's like right here, the hand is saying no, and then the other hand's saying, okay, I'll take that. So you're stopping things that you do not believe in, and you're taking things that feel right for you, that resonate with you. Just like this reading, you're taking what resonates with you. If you were not that person that dealt with that type of thing, that went through that on their path, or is that person right now, you are choosing to say, clearly that's not me. I am, you know, on a different path, and that's just a different viewer. But genuinely, just jumping off of that, I'm saying in general, all of you guys are really picking and choosing who you are and what you stand by and what you can speak up for, you know, and you are casting judgment on things that don't feel right for you. And you're learning to hold your tongue, but to also let it loose. You know, I think that you are a very lovable person and very endearing, and people definitely could come to you for a sense of, what's it called when someone goes to like when someone goes to their sanctuary. You are a sanctuary for people. So I'm going to leave that there for your energy check currently of where you are right now, or in general, it doesn't matter. And we're going to go on to your reading, my group number 2s. If that resonated, welcome to your reading. So let's go on. What do people think of you? And we're going to use this tarot deck. So let's continue for my group number 2s. What do people think of my group number 2s? And also another disclaimer, this is not true. It doesn't have to be true for you. People could perceive you the wrong way. Let's just remember that. And if we get heated, just know, trust yourself when to step back. Maybe you could turn off this video and say, you know what? I'm getting heated about what people think of me, or this is triggering an aspect of me, and I just need to reflect or just take care of myself and come back to this video later. Or don't. I'll be here. Okay. I love you. Okay. Let's see. Group number 2s. What do people think of my group number 2s? What do people think of my group number 2s? We have the 7 of Cups. Okay. We have the 7 of Cups, and I believe this is the Empress. Wow. So the Seven of Cups and the Empress, immediately I heard baddie for the woman here, or for the feminine energies here. I immediately heard, that's funny as hell. I immediately heard people think that you have a lot of options, but you're moving away from that energy. Maybe you're not really putting yourself on the market, you're not in the dating scene, or you're in a relationship. But people definitely do think with the Seven of Cups and you being the Empress is that not only are you a dreamer, but you also attract dreamers, and you attract certain people that I heard uphold the same values as you. But you don't have someone who, or you never really meet someone on your level, is what I feel some people think of you. Because it seems like with the Six of Swords right here, you may move away from a lot of energies that don't feel, the Eight of Wands at the bottom, that don't feel accurate and that don't feel like they meet up to your standards. I heard the saying is that know your worth and add tax. Yeah. But yeah, you definitely have a lot of options, is what people think of you, is what people could assume about you, even if you don't think so. People definitely feel like you don't even have to try. Like you naturally just move with the currents, like the sea turtle. You go with the flow and things come to you naturally. The moon right here. We have Cancer. So yeah, dreamer. I heard the song Dreamer by Laufey, if you guys call her that, but Laufey. That song is basically about, let me be a dreamer. I kissed all the guys, they all made me cry, that type of thing. I don't want to deal with that anymore. It seems like you're in your own world. People think that you are a very independent human, and some of you'd rather hang out with animals. I'm also getting Snow White. I don't know why. Maybe some of you guys watched the new trailer recently, but it seems like to me that you are definitely one to hang out in the woods or wherever, whatever nature you prefer, but it's definitely somewhere that is your sanctuary, brings you the most solitude and makes you feel the most happy, whatever makes you happy. But it almost feels like you're untouchable to some people. They think that you're untouchable. Some people also, to some of you guys, whatever relationships that you were in the past, some exes dream of you, maybe even some friends dream of you. So that's interesting. Like, specifically, if you have exes that were known to be obsessed or were known to come back at you, it seems like they obsess over you so much, present tense, doesn't matter, that they dream of you. So you know how that happens. But yeah, 33 may be significant. But let's continue. What do people think of my group number threes? Group number threes. Group number twos. What do people think of my group number twos? What do people think of my group number twos? We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. With the Queen of Cups in reverse, I'm definitely feeling like... I'm definitely... You know what? I'm going to continue because I don't want to... Yeah. People may perceive you as someone who doesn't know how to deal with emotions when you're caught off guard, especially if someone brings up your past, or if someone is, what is it called? Is trying to cause conflict in your life. You don't really, when you're caught off guard, your emotions, they perceive this of you, is that your emotions are kind of not balanced. They are not really taken care of. And I'm also getting people pleaser. You may have been a people pleaser, very sensitive to emotions. Maybe you practice taking care of yourself more or protecting your energy. You practice boundaries more, like I said in the beginning. It seems like to me that you don't like conflict because maybe you feel rattled by it sometimes. There's something here about that. Maybe even some people feel like you feel held down by your past. Maybe even you feel like a burden, or not just a burden, but like you feel embarrassed. There's some sort of shame and not being able to move on or forgive yourself or forgive others that hurt you, or forgive yourself for hurting yourself. So let's continue. Group number twos. What do people think of my group number twos? What do people think of my group number 2s? We have the Hermit card. So in reverse, which is Virgo. So yeah, we have water signs, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And the Fool card again. The 10 of Cups right here when I split it. It seems like you're constantly, for some people, it seems like you're constantly searching for more outside of you. But also at the same time, when I look at this girl, I think of you, 11:11 on the timer. I think of you as someone who maybe likes to be alone, who likes to travel, who likes to... But some people think that you hold yourself back. I got this for group number 1, but it's different. Some people genuinely think that maybe you're lacking wisdom in some area of your life when it comes to family, when it comes to how you deal with family. Yeah, like you lack wisdom in that. Like you don't go inward, you go outward. Maybe even distractions too is what I'm getting. But you have the knowledge within you. I do think people think that, but they feel like you just don't know how to deal with that. You just don't know how to self-reflect sometimes, is what people think. And also, sometimes you may not receive help or guidance from other people, and they may project that onto you, thinking, oh, they just don't want any help. Oh, they just don't want guidance. Oh, that means they may not be wise then. They may not know, you know? Just because they don't receive help from me or they don't get my advice, that means that they don't understand. They feel like maybe it's this placement of saying that they no, I'm gonna keep going. What is the 7 of Cups? What is the 7 of Cups? What do people think of my group number 2s? My goodness, I'm saying anything under the moon except 2. What do people think about my group number 2s, please? What is the 7 of Cups? So we have the Death upright and the Sun, death card, and the King of Pentacles. I really do feel like, yeah, that must be. I really do feel like you are someone who is very much, what is that? Who takes their time with practical matters, but also I feel like you are someone who likes to go towards things that make you happy. With the Death card and the Sun, which is Scorpio and Leo, you are very in touch with your emotions, and the 7 of Cups feels like you believe in your dreams. You will do whatever it takes to transform, to heal, to feel anything you have to feel, even if it's painful, to get to the end of the tunnel. The King of Pentacles, earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, makes me feel like you want that stability. You crave that stability. And you may have it for some of you, but what I'm really getting is that people think that you will weigh all your options and you will try, a person of talents, but a master of none, whatever that is, however that goes. It's giving that energy. Is that you definitely love to try new things all the time. People definitely see you as someone who loves to stick their hands in many pots. Yeah. And it feels maybe inconsistent. It feels like maybe not committed to one sort of project when it comes to a job or when it comes to a hobby. For all of you ADHDers out there, I get it. Or just neurodivergent in general. Or maybe someone who just goes through waves of doubt or not knowing. It could be anything of those. I'm not saying you have to be neurodivergent, but what I'm definitely saying is you're someone who also takes their time, like knowing when it is the right time to go towards other things. Like when you're done with one thing, you're done with one thing, you know? I also feel like the negative aspect of that one too is people think that you go towards shiny objects, like whatever looks nice, you're like, ooh, give me that, or ooh, let me go towards that because that looks fun, instead of seeing it like you look at the world with rose-colored glasses sometimes. and you learn the hard way type of thing. But you are more than willing to go through that transformation. What is the Empress card? What do people think of my group number 2s? What do people think of my group number 2s? What is the Empress card? That is a lot, guys. The Seven of Wands came out, which is the first one that caught my attention, obviously, but you definitely stand your ground. You are someone who fights for your position and who fights for respect and value. Maybe your whole life you had to fight for respect, for people to see you for who you truly are. And I feel like that is very valued. I think people see you as someone who deserves the position that they're at right now. And whatever position you have in the future, people will continue to feel like you deserve that because you fought for that, because you constantly felt like an underdog. It's like the underdog rises up into abundance, into love, into life. And people feel like that is very inspiring to them because they feel like if they are misunderstood or if they feel like an underdog, they can also be in their own magnetic, feminine, or just abundant energy. Maybe you were at a loss too with finances, or you felt like you were at a loss, or you didn't feel seen. You know, people see you. People see you. Maybe they feel like you feel like you go unnoticed, but you don't. You don't go unnoticed. What is the Queen of Cups? These are 2 cards. We have the 2 of Swords that popped out along with the Knight. Is this the Knight? The Knight of Pentacles? Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. You will choose yourself if necessary. Maybe it feels like... Maybe it feels like when you are in a pickle. Yeah, I heard I don't get you. You're mysterious with the moon when I split the deck. And that's also water. You're mysterious, I don't get you. It feels like maybe you become cold when things come up. And you have to take care of yourself. You know when to take care of yourself. You know when to be selfish. I think people may look at it as selfish. Or you may feel like you're selfish with the people-pleasing energy of taking care of yourself. But it genuinely just feels like you are done with things not working out for you. You are done with putting up with the same thing, with scraps, with not the whole cake. And you're saying, I need to make the choices that are best for me, is what you're saying. What is the Hermit? That's what people think of you. Is that you're becoming selfish and you're becoming... more loving to yourself, and that therefore it's making you look more mysterious because it's like, what is group number 2 doing? Where are they, or how are they? I feel like I don't know. They feel like they can't make up their mind with you almost. With the 2 of Swords though, it's so weird because in group number 1 I got the 2 of Swords, felt like they were very decisive, but with you it feels like people they can't make up their mind with you, but you know how to make up your mind when it comes to things that you don't want to put up with anymore. When you have your breakthrough, your breaking point. Yeah. What is the Hermit card in reverse? What do people think of my group number 2s? What is the Hermit card in reverse? What do people think of my group number 2s? Hermit card in reverse, please. We have Libra, which is Justice. We have the Justice card and the Ace of Cups upright. Justice. So it really does feel like with the Hermit card in reverse, interesting. They think that whatever you're going through, because they can't see what you're going through internally, and they project this idea onto you that you're not wise at times. But I heard it's not my first rodeo. So you think in your head, it's not my first rodeo. I've been through this before. I'm going to allow things to unfold the way they need to because I believe that I am doing the right thing for myself and I'm moving in the right direction. And therefore, karma works out for you. Things are happening for you because you are divinely protected. And you know things will play out the way they need to, okay? Even if you did do wrong, you take the L and you're like, you know what? It's okay. I'm going to mourn my own way. I'm going to go my own way, and I'm going to learn to take care of myself. Even if I do feel bad, even if I am confused, you still choose to go. You still choose to move forward, even if it feels like people, it's kind of like I'm getting the reference of Jesus to where people don't understand him. A lot of people place judgment on him and think he's crazy, thinking he's the son of God, all this shit. And he's like literally, sorry for cursing, I don't know, some of you guys, but literally he's going his own path, and he's literally making his own story, the things that he knows he needs to do, the path that he's on. And you are on that path, but people are projecting, saying they look crazy, they think they're this, or they think they're that, or they think they're really cooking, they think they're doing something, they think they ate, and you're like, I am eating though, because the proof is in the pudding, because I am literally getting my comeuppance, or whatever. I'm literally getting the things that I deserve. This is you, group number 2s, and you continuously take care of yourself, you love yourself, and you look like you're doing great on the outside, even if you feel like crap. And because of people's judgments on you, you're winning at the end, because this is what you deserve. This is what you've always deserved. The Queen of Pentacles, earth sign. You are very comfortable in your body. And if you're not, what I mean is that you are radiating love, and you are beautiful, attractive, and magnetic. It just feels so bright, and you feel like sun, you know, to some. It depends on what your, you know, it feels like your soul feels like sun, if that makes sense. And your environment, how you live, your sanctuary, your inner sanctuary definitely feels like you are just willing to give to others the things that you already have for yourself. And I think that's beautiful. So group number 2s, that is your reading. If you enjoyed that, join our moon family. If you enjoyed things, if you feel like you relate to them, if you feel like you vibe with me, come on, just come in. Just come inside. It's cold. It's raining outside. You have a coat on. You look uncomfortable. But yeah, and keep spreading love, because that will always be the answer in whatever way that looks for you. And I will see you in the next video. All right? Bye. Hello, group number 3s. Welcome to your reading. Oh, I could admit that was embarrassing. I pictured that differently in my head, and I cringed myself out. So here we are, group number 3s. Welcome to your reading. If you guys chose the tarot cats, then you've come to the right timestamp. Welcome. So we're gonna do a quick energy check on what is your energy currently, to let you know that this is your group. So we have it from the Archetypes Guidebook and the Untamed Spirit. So your cards that came out was a lot, but one of them was the Deer, okay, and then another was a great card, Anima Mundi. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And then you guys got a bunch of cards with it, but I was about to put them back until I realized I felt like this is a part of you, you know? So I got the Riddle, the Prayer, the Warrior, the Orphan, the Creator, and the Gem. So all of these I really feel like has to do with you and your journey of what you have gone on to become this, which this is accepting all and rejecting none type of energy. And it feels like this also ties in with this, because this Deer card leads their young, grace and kindness, allows them and guides them towards the world. But also, I'm just going to read these shortly. 1, 2, 3 may be significant, but I got, as a guide, the Deer leads us to reconsider the traditions and crucial ties that exist between us, our kin, and the wild, inviting us to return to it with a sense of innocence and wonder. They lead with kindness into the heart of the woods, so that we learn to listen before acting. They teach us gratitude every day, for every gift we have received. So that's that. Especially right here, I do feel like this has to do with your life and the things that you've either neglected within yourself, like parts of you, and the things that you have accepted and cherished and discovered. It feels like you have constantly been on a journey throughout life, no matter what age you are. And you are definitely going to relate to this, for those who is reading is this. But it feels like you, like, kind of like Lord of the Rings, the journey to get rid of the ring. I'm gonna read Anima Mundi. This epitomizes the principle of accept all, reject none. Simply put, it is the living soul of the world in all of its multifaceted, multidimensional layers, bonded together by loving cosmic forces. Diversity is celebrated, multiplicity is honored, and nothing is denied embrace. Constructs of separation dissipate into the wonderful mess of this shared consciousness. Anima Mundi is the link between the literal and the imaginal, the rational and the mythic. It is the connective fiber that makes life meaningful. This card indicates initiation. You know, some people can't read, and I accept them for that. So accept me, all right? This card indicates an initiation on the level of the soul. You will awaken the unique light within and witness how this light contributes to the radiance of the entire universe. You will sense yourself as a critical note in the cosmic orchestra. Destiny is altered as you hear the enchanted melody of all living things. Oh my Lord. You know how people have those things that they hook up to plants, or like the sounds of the wilderness, the sounds of literally the music of nature or the music of the universe. That's how I feel like you are connecting to the world, or you're being called to, or you will. You know, there's something here to where you realize that you are part of the universe. You are part of the creation of life. And that within itself is beautiful. And we're all connected. We're all intergalactically. We are all interconnected, conscious mind level. We are all one energetically. In general, it's just no matter who we are, what we believe in, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, we are all human, and we all choose to believe in what we believe. And there's some wisdom to that, and there's some humbleness, and what is it called? Release. There's a release of baggage, and because we all don't realize that we carry this baggage of, you know, acting on something that we believe is right, or acting on something that we believe is true just because we feel that in ourselves. But we have yet to realize as a society as a whole that we can believe in what we believe in and have it resonate for us and allow that to be the truth, instead of believing one thing is the truth and the way. So there is a humbleness in that, and humility and beauty and love in feeling that. And it is a journey, and it is something that I feel like you are accepting and you are loving. You have a very loving heart and a loving soul, and there's something here that is very confusing about the universe. It's like, I'm gonna stop talking soon, but all of this, like the gem, you're noticing everything about life, the warrior, that is so confusing and just so rewarding at the same time, of just letting go and accepting that life will be confusing, and there will be a bunch of hidden gems that you discover that it's like, oh, or oh, that's so cool, or just seeing life through other people's eyes. And then another thing I got was Everything Everywhere All at Once, that one movie, and I'm getting the versions of them, how it shows a bunch of faces on the screen of that movie flash, and it's very powerful. And that's what I got, is just multi-dimensional, amazing cosmic things that we just can't describe, but we can feel. So yeah, okay, group number 3s, if that resonated in any way of your energy, of your thinking in general, of who you are as a person, just at a cosmic level, then welcome to your reading. Let's figure out what people think of you. Great. Going from the cosmic beautifulness of the universe to the shallow perceptions of others. I love it. No, I love it. But I hope you enjoy it too as much as I do. This is fun for me, so thank you. But yeah, let's figure out what people think about you. Let's figure out what people think about you. What do people think about my group number 3s? What do people think about my group number 3s? Also remember to resonate. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because this is a general reading for multiple people. For my group number 3s, please. What do people think about my group number 3s? I just want to say, you know what? I'm going to take that. 7 of Cups in reverse. Okay. The star right here. You are someone who stands out for sure and who's all about healing. But I think that some people may think that you are a daydreamer. Maybe you like to sleep a lot, like to nap. You like to get in your hours. Maybe you relate to the essence of a cat. But it feels like maybe people think you are very imaginative. You use your imagination a lot. Or I heard very spiritual for some of you. I'm going to keep going. So we have the Five of Cups. What do people think of you? The Five of Cups. Okay, thank you, sorry. And the Three of Swords. Yeah, you may be going through, whenever this reading finds you, timeless reading, you may be going through some sort of trauma, or people look at you, think of you as someone who is going through some sort of disappointment, hurt, pain. You're purging something. You are grieving over something. And this right here, this bridge right here in this focused photo, thank you, is making me feel like you're crossing the bridge. You're being forced to cross this bridge that you don't want to. It's almost like you're sad that you have to leave, but you're almost accepting of it. Like you are, it's kind of also, I'm getting the vibe of like when you gamble and you lose your money, but you're just leaving, like you come with $100 and you're leaving with 50. Like you're sad that you wasted or that you lost $50, but you're having to leave with that $50 or $40 type of thing. It feels like a loss. And maybe people view you, think of you as someone who constantly, or who is going through some sort of heartbreak or pain, with the Three of Swords at the bottom. So what do people think of my group number 3s? We have the Page of Pentacles. Wow. With the Eight of Cups. I think there's an unwillingness of to let something go. It may be some project that you are doing when it comes to a career choice, when it comes to maybe picking up a new position at work or making something yourself. It seems like it's new, it's fresh, and people think that you just don't want to let go. Maybe it hasn't been doing well. The Four of Wands in reverse. Maybe it's been affecting your home life, or there's lack of stability in whatever this is, this new thing is. It is tangible. I'm just going to say that. This thing is tangible. It is on the 3D, like it's not just in your head or up in the sky. It's something that you are working on physically, that you are just consistently working on. And you may not have your empire, you may not have the life that you desire right now, but you are persistent on getting it, because the Emperor is in reverse right here. So it does indicate maybe not being there yet, you know, and that's Aries, by the way. But yeah, so let's continue. We have the Nine of Pentacles, but you are independent. People think of you as someone, 1, 2, 3 again. People do think of you as someone who can take care of themselves and who does like to take care of themselves. Yeah, and the Empress, wow. Holy crap. You receive a lot of praise and blessings. It seems like you are well taken care of, people think. Even though you may not have your empire, you may not have your legacy, there's something about you being in your divine feminine, of people taking care of you trusting that you are divinely taken care of, and everything will work out for you because you are doing the work and you are believing in it. It's like kind of like manifesting, where you don't know what you're going to do with this, you know, idea or plan or this plan. And you're saying, you know what, I'm going to allow the ideas, the foundation to flow to me, and I'm going to work with the universe instead of just being in that masculine boss energy. You know, you are very receptive. What is the Seven of Cups in reverse? We are clarifying the cards now. What is the Seven of Cups in reverse? Ooh, okay. So we have the Magician and the Emperor in reverse, and the Justice card in reverse. So Aries, and then we have Libra with the Justice card in reverse. Maybe something hasn't worked out for you. People think of you. Maybe people think that you're waiting for something right to happen. What is this, spiritual team? Okay. I heard weighing down. I heard weighing you down. Something may be weighing you down to where you're trying to manifest what you want, that you've been dreaming about, but maybe it just hasn't come into fruition. Maybe people look at you as someone who is going through things that you are paying for, in a way, humbly paying for. Yeah, because maybe it has to do with karma, or maybe it just has to do with things balancing out in your life for you to manifest what you desire. But it almost feels like people think of you as someone who has a hard time manifesting what they desire, maybe because you don't believe in yourself fully. Maybe because you don't believe that you can have this legacy, or you can have this life that you desire. I want to clarify that more. Maybe they see you as someone as, hi honey. Maybe they think of you as someone who just doesn't know how to believe in themselves fully, is what I'm getting. I feel like I'm repeating myself. I had a train of thought, and then Chihiro distracted me with her being so freaking cute. What is the... You know what? Let me clarify the Emperor and the Magician. What is the Emperor and the Magician, please, Spirit? What is the Emperor and Magician? What do people think of my group number 3s? We have the 10 of Swords. Okay, yeah, and the 2 of Swords. It does definitely feel like you're going through some sort of pain and tough ending. This is what it is with the 5 of Cups. It's something's following you when it comes to the pain, when it comes to the heartache. And it's hard to manifest when you are healing. It's hard to manifest when you feel the pain weighing you down and when you have swords inside of you. It's like, how am I supposed to get the life I desire when I don't even know where to go, when I don't even know if I'm making the right choice? But at the end of the day, with the 2 of Swords, you know that you have to make a choice. But people think that, maybe people even think that they trust you because they know that they know that you can trust in your own self to make the choices necessary. But maybe it feels like you're in a sensitive position where your emotions, they think, where your emotions are very much not balanced. Where you cannot take on anything that comes to you, emotionally, I'm saying. So maybe you're making your outlet as something that has to do with something you're passionate about. Maybe that's helping you. But you are also going through this type of pain, this type of painful ending, and it's hard. But you're allowing yourself to sit with that, knowing eventually you're going to have to make a move, make a decision, go for something. The 3 of Pentacles, maybe even collaborating. Maybe it's your job, something about your job. I also heard making a name for yourself, proving yourself through the pain that you're okay. What people think of you, you're someone who likes to work hard, and it kind of shows that maybe for some of you, you work hard, but people know that you've gone through it. So it's kind of like, we see that you're working hard, but are you okay? You know, you're constantly, maybe because you're not really that talkative to some people, that you don't want to talk to because you just aren't in the mood, you don't have the energy, or you're just giving the bare minimum to a conversation. I think there's a lack of clarity of what you're going through to a lot of people that they just can't understand fully. What is the 5 of Cups upright? What is the 5 of Cups upright? We have the High Priestess in reverse with the 3 of Cups. Maybe you lean on support from friends. I think people think of you as someone who maybe needs support in making a choice, or like leaning on other people to ask if you've made the right choice, the right decision, or if I'm okay, you know, am I gonna be okay? The High Priestess in reverse is really making me feel like you are lacking. They think you can't trust yourself right now, that your intuition isn't very strong. People think that you going through this depression, it blocks, it clouds your intuition, your truth. But with this 3 of Cups here, it feels like friends are waiting for you on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not alone, and you never will be. And that you will always have support, you know? With this lack of trust in yourself, you can rely on others to help you. And I think that's very important, and that's very, very beautiful. The Knight of Pentacles, yeah, people know that. People think that if you have to take your time, you have to take your time. And people also, your close people, think that if they feel betrayed, if group number 3 feels betrayed by the world, if group number 3 is going through this wave of depression or not trusting themselves, their intuition, their path that they're on, then at least I am here for them to depend on. At least I know I'm one good person in their life for them to trust. At least they know that I won't let them down. I think that that is very beautiful. Whoever your friends are and whoever you are, you know, if you are actually going through this, if it's not that deep, then it's okay. But people think this of you, whoever this is, these people are. But yeah. So what is the Page of Pentacles? What is the Page of Pentacles? What do people think? We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's something about not being able to, the Queen of Wands in reverse. There's something about not being able to handle things that come your way. And the Justice card in reverse. Yeah. Like not being in the state to handle something huge. Like even if it's small, for some reason, some people, this could be multiple people, you know, it doesn't have to be one person or your friends or anything. I'm picking up on multiple people. Please discern, you know, don't say it's just one person and cast blame on them. It's nuanced. So some people think when it comes to your creativity, your invention, the things that you're working on, the new role that you're taking on, or the position that you have, some people think that you can't handle it and that they're projecting onto you that you're not even that good, or you just aren't even that creative, or you are cringe. Or maybe in the beginning, that's why I felt that energy of feeling cringe. Maybe some people think that, you know, they're not that good, or they can't do that. Like it's not going to work out for them type of thing. But the thing is, it's so going to work out for you. Whatever you do is definitely going to work out for you. I just feel that. I just know that. And it seems like to me that people just think that you can't balance certain things, that you can't, you don't know what's right for you. I got the meme of like, how do you know what's good for me? And then she's like, that's my opinion. That's the meme I got for you. So some people just think that they know what's right for you and shit like that, which is like total bullshit. But this is the Star. The Star came out, Aquarius energy, and the Empress. You shine bright. I just want to say that you are someone who knows their worth and who can achieve what they want, who just takes care of themselves. But people definitely find you as attractive, that's for sure. The Ten of Cups in reverse, maybe even going through something with family that's not really happy, that feels like almost like releasing, giving up type of thing. People think you gave up, or that you're being sneaky. Something about giving up on something. Maybe it has to do with family, maybe it has to do with friends. What is the Nine of Pentacles? What is the Nine of Pentacles? The Ten of Cups reverse. Okay, so that definitely wants to come out. The Ten of Cups reverse. Yeah, stepping away from family, stepping away from structure, the Hierophant, Taurus, from old values that don't serve you any longer. I think that people think that you're stepping away from things that were long-standing, that were very much a thing for a long time, but you decided, no, I'm going to go independent. No, I'm going to be myself. I'm going to release myself from things that no longer serve me. And it seems like you're doing great. And it seems like this is a great choice for you, but it definitely feels like the world, yeah, closing out a cycle. 21. Wow. This is 21 as well. Like, isn't the world 21? Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. 21 was on the timer. So confirmation, sorry for cussing, but confirmation is that you are breaking cycles. And I think people see that. People see that. They think that you are very much in your own energy, in your own life. You're taking care of yourself. And it definitely feels like you are done playing the underdog. You are done defending your choices. You are done defending yourself. And you are here to say, I am okay. You know, I am free to be me, period. But yeah, that's, the energy that I'm getting is that you are definitely going to be okay, but people definitely think that you are making choices that are benefiting yourself, you know? And something here about the Queen of Wands in reverse, like not being able to manifest. People think that you can't let go, or that you're... I don't like that. I don't like that because it just feels like perceptions to me, and it's just not fair, and it's kind of like demeaning of like how they want to view you, how they think you should be versus how you actually are in your authentic power. So yeah, you do you, group number 3. That's what I'm going to say about that. You are a dear for coming to this reading. But yeah, thank you for coming. 2244, you are divinely protected, and you always have your angels and your guides around you to protect you, the divine, just to let you know that you're on the right path. And I'm happy to be here to tell you that. 2255, yeah, you're going through a lot of changes and a lot of regenerations. So yeah, thank you for coming, and I hope you have a good rest of your whenever you're watching. And if you enjoyed that, subscribe, join the Moon family. I love you. Yeah, keep spreading love, because that will always be the answer, however that looks for you. And I will see you guys in the next reading. Okay? Bye.